Welcome back all. I'm your host Jameson, and this is Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. In the last episode we did a little bit of housekeeping, running errands, collecting a few things, just taking care of things that need to be done at some point or another in the game. And now we're going to do just a little bit more of that. First off, we got to run down to Nashkel. I missed speaking to an NPC here that I would like to do. And this is part of Dorn's storyline.
Oh, you haven't seen a man about here. This tall. I don't know very much about this area. I am looking for...
Husband has vanished. Alright. It's not natural. Well, it's because you're scary, Dorn. East of the mines. Let's see what we can figure it out about it. What are you so mad about, Kagain? So, east of the mines. So yeah, let's go ahead and run over this way. We'll check it out. Throughout most of the game, Dorn has some little bits and pieces of quests that you can do, and it culminates at the entrance to Baldur's Gate. And there's quite a few items along the way that we can collect. So I'd like to do that. A lot of the enemies are only there. Oh, Viconia is tired. Oh boy. And unfortunately, we have some skeletons. What does this guy want? What do you need to tell us? Okay. Oh, and he's attacking us. So, what's he doing? He's just blasting us with all sorts of stuff. Let's get him back. He's wearing a helmet, so he must be a fighter mage of some kind. Doesn't matter much, because he's taken care of now. Let's take care of the skeleton. Who looted that? Oh, here we go. Not much use for the stuff here. But a little bit of loot, so why not? Ooh. So we're in the right area? Alright. Let's see if we can find this necromancer lady. A pretty big area here to explore. Hopefully we can clear it out pretty quick. Edwin just loves being out in the lead, doesn't he? Oh yeah, I wanted to rest real quick. Oh, good gracious. I'm not gonna deal with that. Jeez. All the gibberlings in this place. Alright. Let's go ahead and put our spells on. Viconia got a rest in. Got some buffs up. So, let's see if we can find Krill. Hey.
I thought you were alone, so I passed my hand. Now I see.
Someone had to take a fall to divert suspicion from the rest of us. And so
No need for revenge. Hey. Threw him under the bus.
once again, you fail to realize what's happening around.
Rise up, my children.
Rise up, my children. Rise up and feast on the living.
Yikes. Well, that being said, we're just going to jump right on this lady. Oh. That is a fear spell that we need to take care of real quick. There we go. We can go ahead and blast her with a magic missile. Easy peasy. Let's take care of these skeletons. Oh, Simeon sent a note. Throw that on. I don't remember exactly what that does. Yeah. We'll worry about it later. I'm assuming it helps.
I can see you suffer.
Ooh.
I can see your soul writhe in the abyss. Of all my betrayed, most men have not been
By their lover. Ooh.
question me again.
You've shared my experience.
Let me read it. At last, Simeon, it matters. I will escape any trap.
He sounds a little bit like the guy from Guardian of the Galaxy at this point.
I know better than to trust the
Yep.
words I have. Have you lost your taste?
Then let's go find him.
Expected you to turn down a challenge. Until now,
I mean, eventually. We got that taken care of.
this will not be a quick death.
We could pretty easily knock all these guys out with a sleep, but really it's not worth the spell slot. Sleep it isn't always worth the spell slot, but the fact that it can put ogres to sleep is reason enough for me to keep at least one or two around. You know, if we happen to run into a few ogres all at once. Apparently this is where the Gibberlings have made a little camp, because we just massacred a little over a dozen. There's all sorts of bones and things hanging out here. Let's keep wandering around. I believe there's another encounter in this area where someone would like you to take a sick or injured person halfway across the world map. I'd like to finish exploring the area before we run into them. That way we get to travel for free, essentially. Oh, there it is. So let's... It's there. Oh, I ran myself into more Gibberlings. Oh, more free experience. Hey, there's a spell Edwin can learn. We're going to save it before we get too close, because she may be someone who walks right up to us.
Mail, fetch me something to eat.
Yeah. Let's just remember where that is. And we'll, let's go up this way. We missed a giant chunk up here. Doesn't look like much. Yep. Nothing to see up here. Fortunately, some of the travel time can get really dull, especially if you take the wrong turn, but there's always the... Goodness. Can't go that way either. There's always the scenery to take in. Despite the age of the game, it still looks, I mean, pretty good. Oh, goodness. We're adventurers. A deserter named Samuel, which if you were watching, the man laying on the ground up here was actually named Samuel. So apparently he's a deserter of some kind. Pack of dogs. These are war dogs. I think at High Hedge we ran into wild dogs These ones give 65 experience versus 35 of the wild dogs. I don't think there's a whole bunch of different kinds, but some variety is nice. It's not all gibberlings over and over. Got a little crevice here. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's actually a fire resist ring. Plus this is the same jewel we found really early in the game. It sold for a couple hundred gold. So we will take it. Oh, we got dire wolves? See how this goes. Seems like pretty good. But not worth much experience, so. And that'll do it. So we're actually gonna run our happy selves way up here. Who's this? Who thinks Dorn? Apparently, he can just walk through walls up the side of a mountain. It would be useful, but unfortunately not possible. Pretty excited for this playthrough because it's been a long time since I played anything but a solo character. But my solo characters tend to have at least part mage, because if you go to the farm we went to early on, you can kill obscene numbers of ankegs really easily with the sleep spell, and they're worth almost 1,000 experience apiece. So you can easily farm a few levels, and then you'd be over leveled for most of the rest of the game. So let's talk to this lady.
How are you?
Friend is badly hurt. Let's see him. Samuel, as we said. Take him to the Friendly Arm Inn. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Oh, apparently I am encumbered. So let's let Dorn carry him. He can carry a lot more weight. Apparently not. I guess I was thinking automatically take you over there. But we are on a timeline. If we don't go there quick, he will die. Which is something that you wouldn't know about unless it happened to you. I don't think you have a whole lot of time either. So we're going to grab him and head straight up to Friendly Arm Inn. It's a 40-hour trot. Let's go ahead and run into here. And we can also run upstairs and turn in those items we got way back in Baragast. We have some quests, I believe, we can turn in Baragast as well, but I think we'll do that after we go kill a few ankegs, which is our next stop.
We shall hold here.
Apparently Dorn is fatigued. Come here, you.
Here to help.
This man is named Samuel. Told to bring him. Hey. A little bit of XP, another reputation increase. We got a couple of potions, which is good. This is heals 10 HP and cures poison, as opposed to heals just 9. So that's good stuff. This is potion of heroism. These are really, really useful. We're going to be stockpiling those till the end of the game. And which of my classes leveled up? Fighter. Awesome. It's fantastic. I think what we're going to do here is go with the dual wield 2-weapon style. And instead of putting 2 points into longsword, we'll put 2 points into 2-weapon style, because we'll hit level 6 before we finish. Because if we can get 2 points here, our main hand has a 0 penalty, and we'll be able to use a pair of long swords decently well. That's done. We'll let's run into here. We actually might take a rest at an inn one of the rare times we do that. Well, let's have everybody wait. We'll just have, before we do that, make sure we have all the items. Just have the one person go upstairs. Come on now.
Oh, so
Just
now
passing
you have a
through.
cult. And I thought wild magic was unreliable.
Oh, sick burn, Nira. I thought wild magic was unreliable. Typical. I don't need your help right now, Nira. I also am not a big fan of wild mages because they can have a lot of ridiculous things happen, and most of them are negative. Like the one where you lose all your money. That is not something I would like to experience.
What could I do to help? I'm here to help.
Everybody get over here. What do you have to sell me? Let's take a royal room.
Do you worry it is a mistake to bring others on a mission? Someone will betray you since you pass. The drow serves only. The dwarf loves only gold. And hear that? The red wizards who you see, even those you hold close, cannot be trusted. The weak fears.
He apparently has a lot to say.
It's either to do not mistake my companionship for servitude. I bend
Yep,
my
some of the especially the enhanced edition, well, only the enhanced edition companions, they do stop you and speak to you similar to the way they will in Baldur's Gate 2, which for someone like me who's played the game a few times, I don't care a whole lot to listen to them talk because I've been there, done that. But I mean, it is kind of fun to see what some of them have to say. See, we're finally getting to a respectable HP total. And more than Edwin, anyway. Excited to get, actually, that robe of the Magi. And here we're up at the Ankeg farm. There's actually some farmers over here, or some fishers, excuse me. We're going to talk to first.
Keep your heads about you and we'll work it out. We just need a little help, that's all.
Umberly is a goddess, and apparently they have angered her in some way because they can't go fishing. And they want us to go take care of one of the priestesses. She's north of here. So first off, though, we're going to go into the Ankeg nest. We're actually going to go ahead and probably put this one to sleep because I don't have any buffs up. There we go. See, and this little thing that we're doing here, actually go ahead and do that at level 1, even as like a wizard. You can do that at level 1, which is just, it's almost a little ridiculous how easily you can level, even as a tri-class. Let's see, Viconia leveled up, and now we have level 3 spells. Awesome. Okay, bonus level 2, we did. Let's go ahead and grab another slow poison. Level 3. That spell is annoying to have happen to you, but not super useful for us. That's a decent spell for damage. We can summon a couple of skeletons, but for the spell slot, a 3 hit die skeleton is not super useful. We're going to take Dispel Magic, I think. And remove paralysis is pretty good. If we get held, we don't have to worry as much about waiting and resting. Viconia can take care of that now. Definitely don't want Edwin up front. Excuse me. Ankegs, as I said, they're really easy to kill, but especially without a lot of armor class at this point, it's also really easy to get killed. So, of the three of you, you have the worst armor class. So there we go. Grab those. I can't move, so Dorn can hold 500 pounds. We're actually going to load him up first. Keep moving. Yeah, we're good. He's focusing on someone else, so we'll go ahead and hit him. There we go. Let's check out this little treasure trove. I don't care much for that. Or the fake antidote. Those two, these can be, they're darts and they can be useful. I just don't want to spend the time or resources to identify them before selling them. So, and that little treasure trove is most of what we came in for. Let's see. Got them all. But we're also here for some experience. As it is, 200 experience per kill for what, as you've seen now, is essentially free kills. You know, we may as well. Ooh, Kagain is slowed. I can't carry it. How much does this guy weigh? 110? Can't carry that either. Neither can either you. So, looks like that's it for... Yep. That's it for Ankeg shells. I'd like to carry a few back because there's the Smithy and Beargast will actually buy them each for 500 gold. So if you've got the time and the I guess the ambition, you can. This is a really, really useful place to just farm. Plus, about 9 times out of 10 when you rest, the Ankegs will spawn. So if you can kill them without much trouble, you can just rest, kill one, rest, kill one, over and over for as long as you please. And they're even dropping a bunch of spells for us. Stinking Cloud, level 2. So is Detect Evil. Oh, come on now. There we go. Which I mean, if you're in it for the money, the scrolls sell pretty well. Plus, it's really easy to stack up a bunch because they can just go in your scroll case. There we go. Get them. Also, I mentioned them being susceptible to sleep. They're also susceptible to command. So, Cleric can also do it. Unfortunately, command only lasts a round. But if you have a party similar to mine, where they do quite a bit. Edwin, you need to get out on the front. Where they do a lot of damage with weapons, a round is definitely long enough. Oh boy. You need to... Oh, come on now. Kinda lucky there. Ah. Are you still trying to cast spells? Apparently I'm... No, I do want you to find traps. I'm real bad about making sure my people have their scripts turned off. I didn't you stay in the back. Viconia, let you heal him. You three can... Here we go. I thought there was one last one. Let's get in there and thrash one last Ankeg. There we go. Everybody. don't think there's one up in this corner, but we're going to go ahead and double check. Yep, there we go. So let's get out of here. It's pretty profitable. We got a pile of keg shells, a whole bunch of experience, and in a moment here, there's even more rewards to be had. You can see I'm kind of keeping my eye on my reputation. If your reputation exceeds, is at or exceeds 18, your evil party members will be dissatisfied and leave. Ouch. Good gracious. Rough shot she just took. They'll get dissatisfied with you and leave. I really don't want that happening, especially out in the wilderness where I may not be able to manipulate my reputation. What can I do to help you? His son disappeared, and you've probably already guessed we're carrying his body. So we gave him back his son's corpse to bury him. So a little bit of experience. And if you give him this 100 gold, he'll give you a little bit of experience and a reputation boost. I think we're going to skip that one for now because our reputation is getting pretty high already. So we're gonna keep that as is. Dang, we just did 30. I'm real happy about that. I like seeing those big numbers. We're gonna keep our reputation as is. The only good way to lower it is by killing an innocent person, which can be a hassle because it'll turn a whole room hostile on you, which I'm definitely not interested in having happen. This lady wants us to kill a couple of kegs. There's two of them together, so we're actually going to go ahead and try to put these guys to sleep. We got the one, so that'll do. Alright, get in there and take care of that second one. Nicely done. Actually going to stick together. Normally I don't care much, but excuse me. Pancakes can pop up basically out of nowhere. And hooray, 75 gold. Kind of a drop in the bucket, but hey, we use all the money we can get.
I'm here to help. When Simeon's broken body lies at my feet, perhaps I shall.
And Simeon actually is way up here, but we can't cross the bridge just yet. It's not until chapter 5 when you can enter Baldur's Gate proper. Try to walk across the bridge now, it's closed. But right now what we're doing is we're going to head to the top of the map. There's a town all the way at the top here called Olgoth's Beard. And there's actually a few really nice pieces of equipment that were added in, I think, the Tales of the Sword Coast expansion. Now she wants to fight, but we don't want to do too much damage. Is that enough? She will. There we go. Don't kill her. And she tells you they're evil. They killed her mother. They actually also took her bowl of water elemental control. So we realize now that the fishermen are giant jerks. So we'll take care of them in a moment. Here's a dagger with somebody's name on it. So we're gonna go ahead and grab that. And our thief and mage leveled up once again. So let's get that points to find traps, and I believe that gives us second level spells. Great. And what do we want? Probably invisibility. Well, mirror image is tempting. I think we'll take invisibility so we can drop backstabs on people. Also want that gem. There's a quest later that requires that you have a Sphene gem, which that is. So I'd like to grab that now. Here's Olgoth's Beard. I'm going to go ahead and jump into this area first. There's a farmer or someone who would like you to kill a certain number of zombies. He's way up at the top, but I don't want to search for the zombies later, so go ahead and knock him out now.
Worthless lives end here.
Boom. 34. So we're going to kind of wend our way back and forth and kill all the zombies we see. Just smashing them. No big deal. I don't think they're intended to be very difficult, but they're kind of gated behind the ank eggs, so who knows why they've done things in the order they have. I still remember when I first started playing this game, I would, you'd go the friendly arm in, you started off going north, so it's like, hey, let's continue going north, and then you run yourself dead straight into a pile of ank eggs and can't figure out how to beat them. Besides that, I probably did a terrible job assigning my stats and any number of silly things because I didn't know what I was doing. Let's keep wandering around looking for more zombies. The quest guy is right over here somewhere, but we'll give it just a second. We'll head back to him once we come over here, because I think there's a whole bunch over here too. There we go. Another 4. There you go. Hack them down, boys. More and more. Is that all we can do? Yep. Let's come back this way. Trying to uncover all this darkness. As far as I know, this is all water, which has got to be frustrating for people who really like getting the whole map discovered. Going down and around. Because, I mean, you obviously can't walk on water. Well, there's a guy around here somewhere. Here we go. Wenrick. What do you got to say?
Hello, pal.
Oh, zombie infestation. Ah, we got him. 800 experience, a little bit of gold.
I'm here to help.
Done and done. Let's go in this house here. A little money. It's actually a pearl necklace. There's a silver and a pearl necklace in the game, and the pearl necklace is worth a few hundred, whereas the silver's worth, I think, 5 gold. And this is a cloak of protection, same as the necklace and the ring, only it's worn in the cloak slot. And they actually, you can't wear multiple, like a ring of protection, whatever else. So, yeah, you definitely need it more than anyone. So, done. Now, can I exit from this side? I can, I just need to be able to get over there. Let's come up here. Can I go around? I wonder. Let me check it out. Can you, oh, I bet you can't. going to be really frustrating if I can't. I mean, I have to run all the way to the bottom of the screen again. Let's see if we can sneak your way through. Ah, we can. Haha. One at a time, single file, single file. That's great. I really didn't want to have to walk all the way to the bottom of the edge of the map. And then let's head over to Olgoth's Beard. And there's some quests over in this area later, but for now we really just want to go into this inn. Alright. What adventure? Dorleg's Tower. Heard of it? Go on. There's talks a lot about Dorleg's Tower and Soul Taker, the dagger that he wants. Alright. That's fair price. He'll give us an enchanted hammer for our trouble, which is not worth it. Dorleg's Tower is full of a ton of treasure, which is worth it, but going there just to get that hammer as a reward is not. What do you have? What he has is a number of things, starting with some magical arrows and other things. Large shield +1. I do want that for Kagain. What I'm really here for are these 3 spells here. These are 3 really powerful spells that we want. 1800. We're also here for this staff, which is a +3 quarterstaff that we are definitely going to want. And when we finally get enough money together, I'd like this, because this is got some really good saves and extra armor class on it. And this, which has, I think, 7 or 12 charges of the invisibility spell. But that's much later on when we've already spent money on everything else that we want, including the robe of the Archmagi that I'm really interested in getting. Now we could have grabbed these spells a little bit later, but we're here. Oh, it might be the only copy of that spell in the game, so I'm definitely not going to be okay with that failing. But that being said, we went from 14 Thaco, 8 to 13 damage to 12 Thaco, 10 to 15 damage. So it's a nice little boost for our main character. Hits more, hits harder. Oops. Oh. Let's go ahead and take the royal room. Get all rested up. And that's about it for now for Olgoth's Beard. I think that's actually where I'm going to go ahead and finish up this episode. We've got a little bit more of our errands done. Next episode we'll head back to Baragost and move on with the main quest, as well as turning in a couple of the quests that we previously completed. Oh, including stopping by the temple to turn in the Basilisk quest. Before we forget, actually, save ourselves a moment. Oh, waylaid by enemies. That's annoying. We're just gonna run. Oh boy. She's got a really good AC. How are you hitting her? So, with that done, let's head over here. We're gonna take care of the situation with the fisherman here, because this is kind of out of our way for the next episode. Heck, I see. She had a lot to say. She knows we sent you. Uh-oh. I don't like being used. Give me a bowl. Not asked nicely. And because I can, we're also killing these guys because they're giant jerks. We also, oddly enough, found ourselves a +1 flail, which may or may not have been on accident, or something I knew about. Let's head up here. You'll see sometimes I go past the area and come back. It's mostly because I don't want to walk across this expanse of the map. I'd rather just come down from the top. It makes things take a little bit longer in-game time-wise, but that really is not that important to me. They're all dead. You can have the bowl. And that's an easy 2,500 experience. Okay, now that is going to finish our episode for us. And I'm glad you joined me, and I hope you come back for the next one, where we'll take care of a few more errands and then move along with the main quest. Alright, thanks for watching, and have a good one.